Sammy, focus. It's time to focus. Why did it take so long for you to film this? I'm a crybaby when it comes to this. I get really emotional talking about it and like thinking through the things that it put me through. Definitely a challenge. Nothing easy, you know, but nothing easy is worth having. So I worked hard and I'm still working my butt off to this day. Hey everybody! If you hear some random noises, that's Luna, my puppy, chewing on a chew toy when I'm filming. You know, hey, we gotta move on. Today I'm going to be talking about, and this is a long overdue video. I should have filmed this like right away when I recovered. This is going to be about my ACL and meniscus recovery on the same knee. I've just taken very long to finish my recovery videos. This would be part 4. So for my new subscribers, if you don't know, yes, I have had surgery in the past, and I had knee surgery. I tore my ACL completely, flipped my meniscus, so I got it clipped as well. Got a cadaver ACL. There's never a dull moment in my house. My love, can you chew your llama or something? It is not so loud. No, okay. Today I wanted to conversate with you guys and also answer most of the questions I get DM'd daily about how I recovered fast, what did I do, how did I get back to dancing, and all of that stuff. I wrote down everything on my notes because I know my ass, well, I got something in my mouth. I know my ass will be going off on tangents every minute because my ADD is not getting it together. Okay, let's get started. But before we get started, if you haven't yet, please subscribe to my channel if you like all the videos I have posted lately, because I am back and I'm going to explain to you why I keep disappearing and we're going to get into all of that. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. This is going to be a more conversational video, not a vlog. And I know most of you want to hear what is going on with my recovery and all that stuff, so here it is. How long did it take me to recover? I flew a month after my surgery, flew back to LA. 3 months slight recover, meaning walking, working out, strengthening, moving a little bit, doing a little 2-step, excuse me, because of my dog. She's chewing. 6 months for me to, well, 5 to 6 months, because I went back to class like on my 5th month. And I was dancing for a while. I think it was like my Aaliyah class. Yeah, I was done already. I wanted to move. I needed to get it out of me. So I was like, I'm gonna put on a little knee brace and get to going. Be cautious of your knee. Don't just go crazy, because that's how you mess things up again and it gets worse. Don't just go crazy, because I hear, you know, people tell me all these stories of like, oh, I tore my ACL like 6 times, and I'm like, wow, crazy. You have to listen to your body. I'm speechless when I see those things, because I'm like, that's scary, and kudos to you for going through it that many times and you still are strong, because some people get really sad and depressed and really don't come back. Remember to always love yourself the same way you did before the surgery, and don't put yourself down so much, because, you know, I see a lot of people, and even myself, you start putting yourself down because you want to get back so fast, and that's actually going to destroy your chances of getting better. Look at your small accomplishments day by day, make a small goal and get there, and then keep doing that until you reach your bigger goals, which is to recover fully. And I am going off on a tangent because that's another question. But everybody, everything has to do with everything here. Now let's move on to the next question. Things that helped me recover. Physical therapy. Finish it. Please finish your physical therapy. It does help. And then from there on, even when I went to physical therapy, I went twice a week at Multi Fitness. They were really nice people. They deal with dancers, football players. It's here in LA, so I went to the one in Glendale. They deal with all types of athletes, even regular people, like anybody. Your day-to-day person, you can even go. It doesn't have to be an athlete. And if you want to be, go ahead. Go recover. The next step was, I realized I was overdoing my workouts, meaning I was pushing my knee way too much for the stage it was in. So let's say if I have physical therapy and I wanted to go to a dance class, that's a lot for your knee. Sometimes I would skip, depending if I had a lot to do that day physically. So just know your schedule and be smart. Mine started twitching and stuff because it was being worn out. Or if I wanted to go hard in the gym, I'll go hard in the gym and maybe see how it felt if I wanted to go take class. And if it didn't feel right that day, and if I went super hard in the gym, I would skip class or any dance activity and let it rest and recover. You want those muscles to come in, you want to eat the right things. You know, you don't have to go on a crazy diet, just try to eat cleaner, because you will gain the muscle that you need around your knee. And that's what I did. I do like eating clean. It really helped me, and it helps you energy wise, emotionally. You know me, I'm an emotional ass person ever since the damn surgery. And yeah, that's what it helps. What else? Playing it by ear is what I did. Squats were my best friend. Pistol squats are still my best friend. Lots of press, leg press. I have most of those workouts in my previous videos, but I still take those workouts and do them till this day, because you are never not wanting to move forward. You always want more muscle, you always want to move faster with your knee. Agility workouts too, I did in physical therapy. That helped me a lot because I needed it. That thing was shaky. It was shaking. So, and I did wear a knee brace, like just a sleeve knee brace. You can get it at any pharmacy. Get it at CVS, Walgreens, Walmart, you know, all that stuff. Any type of knee brace, any sleeve. I would make sure it fit right. I think I used a size medium because the small was cutting my circulation. And please don't cut your circulation. Don't do that. Not good. You need circulation through the whole leg, okay? Slowly start taking the knee brace away so you can slowly start bringing in that no need of the knee brace. And you can start doing things on your own without being scared. You know, that's what my doctor had advised me, and all the advice I have gotten, everything helps. Everything helps. Even my friends that had surgeries, like Typo, he helped a lot. He was actually the one that was like, pistols are your best friend. Don't do any hamstring or quad extensions until you get that quad strong. He was always telling me, you good? You know, so thanks Typo for the advice. Oh, and supplement wise, sometimes I would take a leave if the pain was too strong, but normally I try not to take that. I took turmeric. Turmeric helped me before and after my procedure. I just couldn't take natural supplements yet until a month after my surgery, because who knows what reaction I could have had. So I didn't. I was just in pain for a cute little month, maybe 2. Maybe now. Just kidding. Turmeric. I'm sorry. No, but for real. I drank turmeric and I still drink it to this day. You can drink it in tablet form or you can drink it in as tea. What else? You can have it as powder, mix it with water. Pretty much a tea. But you can drink it hot, cold. Just turmeric is your best friend, and ice. Ice, best friend. Still to this day, every time it was worn out or swollen, ice it. Ice, ice, ice. You want to get all those inflamed areas, cool them down, and let it just relax and recover, and that's what I did. I started listening to my body because, like I said, I overdid it sometimes because I just wanted it so bad. But again, sometimes you can't speed it up that much. You know, I sped it up a little bit because I was listening to my doctor, but also listening to what I had to do to recover. Knee brace, listen to your body, ice, turmeric, and lots of squats, pistol squats, leg press. Just don't overdo it. Alright, moving on. I hope I covered everything on that, and I hope you understand me because I'm a mess. How did it affect me mentally and physically? This is probably like the most major thing for me, in my opinion, that has either blocked certain times when I'm trying to move forward. Mentally, let me tell you, you need to have a strong mentality, meaning you need to stay strong. You can't just lose focus and start thinking like, oh my god, it's not getting better, and then start pushing yourself down, because I found myself actually getting into that mentality when I was getting frustrated because I wasn't getting what I wanted right away with my physical ability to do something, because I just wanted to be okay already so fast. And that's not the way it works. And it really affects you emotionally too, because you start putting yourself down and you start getting sad. I have so many examples of this. I would start off in a good path, okay, today I'm pushing a little harder, today I'm lifting more weight, today I'm doing different steps, because it really, with the knee surgery, it's so much, it throws off your groove in the sense of actually grooving out in a class. Certain grooves are kind of awkward because you're trying to find it again and feel out your leg. You're trying to connect with your mental and your physical ability of doing it. And this is a big key. If you get over this, which you should, don't put yourself down, which you should, you'll be just fine. But if you get stuck in that mentality, in getting sad and telling yourself, why is it not getting better? Oh my god, I did horrible today. Oh my god, this. And an example would be my 5th to 6th month, I started getting into class. And I went into classes with people that knew, meaning the teachers knew I was hurt and I was just recovering, even though they would pick me for groups and stuff. But at the same time, they were aware that I just came back from surgery and stuff. But I didn't want to step into other classes knowing I had to explain myself to somebody, oh, I'm hurt, this and that, or make myself feel bad and making myself look mediocre or something like that, which you should never do, or you should never feel that way, because you don't have to explain yourself to nobody. And you keep reminding yourself that, because sometimes we forget that we're all on a different path, we're all on a different stage in our life. So it is what it is. As long as you keep moving, that's all that matters. So what happened to me was, since I stepped into classes early in my recovery, sometimes, I can do a class, kill it, whatever, do my thing, okay. And then there would be some days where, my knee wasn't cooperating with me, and I wouldn't be able to do some moves, or I can't move it fast enough yet, meaning the reaction time in my knee wasn't fast enough for some moves. So I would get frustrated myself and I would get sad, and I'm just like, why can't I do this? Why can't I do this? Thinking I was in a normal state physically. And I was forgetting where the hell I was. So I would go home, and then Yayo, thank God, he would remind me, and my mother, because we FaceTime every day, thank God, love her so much. She would FaceTime me. It would tell me, it's remember, you're early in your recovery. It's okay that you can't do some things. You've gotten so far in this amount of time. And I was like, yeah, I'm being a lot. I'm being way too hard on myself, and that sucked, because I was putting myself down while I was working on something, and I forgot that I was even working on getting a recovery out of myself, being a better person, working on okay, step by step. It really, really affected me mentally, emotionally. I was crazy. I was a roller coaster. I felt like I was on my period pretty much, or the time of the month, pretty much my whole recovery, because I would get sad, I would lose focus, and that is my main concern. Like when people ask me like, oh, what did you do, what is this, you know, if you don't have your emotions together and your mental, reminding yourself that you got this and you're gonna keep going and pushing, wow, I'm not gonna cry, because I think about those times, and I'm still doing it today. You know, you're always pushing because you have, you know, an injury. You always have to be cautious. And just thinking of like how frustrating it was. This is why it took so long to film it. Get it together. You have to have your back. You know, you can't get angry at yourself. You can't get angry at other people because you're stuck. Don't be stuck. You're not stuck. Every day is a new day. And every day your knee is getting better. Okay? As long as you work towards it. You know, people ask me, how long did it take me to recover? And you got back so fast to dancing. How do I do that? And I'm just like, I don't know technically how to tell you. I just know that I wanted it so bad. I wanted to be better so bad. You need motivation, and that starts within. Give me a second. I can't breathe. You know, it's nice to have loved ones and to surround yourself with motivating people and to remind you constantly where you're at and that you're gonna be okay. But you know, how much is that gonna do for you if you're not believing in yourself? I would lose focus, like I said, and that's the most challenging part. Not being injured, really, like the pain in my knee, but more in the pain in my heart. Jesus. I can't believe I get this emotional for this. I'm gonna keep some of this in because I know most of you feel what I'm feeling. And I know that. That's why I'm making this. I'm thankful for those people that kept saying how happy they were for me, saw my progress. For my older subscribers that knew about it, and they're like, oh, they would comment on my posts when I was dancing, and they'd be like, oh, surgery, what surgery? And it really helped. It really did. And I would always like and comment back, and I was grateful, and I still am grateful for you guys, because I love you guys so much for motivating me, because that was also a part of it. A lot of people, you know, you get always bad comments, and I just avoid it because it's not going to do anything for me. It's only going to light more fire into my ass. Okay, aggressive much? I give myself so many reasons to stop sometimes, and it would block me for a short amount of time. But from doing things, sometimes I would just like be sad and stuck and not wanting to film, and sometimes I would just have to step back and really find myself again, and that's okay, because you can't, you know, keep moving forward. In my opinion, you can't keep moving forward with, you know, a shitty attitude. And sometimes I would get a shitty attitude because I wasn't getting what I wanted, in the sense of recovering faster. And then, you know, sometimes I would get motivated and want to film or want to go dance and want to, you know, keep doing my creative thing. And then sometimes I would just get shut down because maybe my knee wasn't cooperating that day, and it's okay to for it not to work out all the time. Like, you just have to fight your battles and, you know, pick your battles. Don't always shut yourself down because, oh, it's not working out for you today. Like, it's okay to have a rainy day, just don't stay under that cloud. And I was finding myself under that cloud a little too often, and I just started, you know, let me get to it, because if not, I'm gonna just stay home and be miserable. And you don't want to be miserable through this process. You want this process to be as nice as it can be, and you're just making it worse by shutting yourself down. And I can't stress that enough. That's literally all I've stressed. And why? For what? You're gonna get better. Like, why just push yourself back? Why just do that? I want you guys, if you're going through this and maybe another type of surgery that's causing you stress and depression or sadness at times, it's okay. Just, I want you to keep your eye on the motivation and what has motivated you to move forward. You know, it could be the smallest things. You know, it could be looking forward to waking up and going to the gym the next day to make yourself feel better. You know, it could be going and waking up again and drinking some tea. Like, look forward to things. Look up to the nicer things. You know, wake up to the nicer things. If you wake up thinking like, oh my god, I'm still stuck in this process, then you're going to be stuck in that process as long as you stay thinking like that. So, and I caught myself, I moved on, and I came back. I needed, you know, every time I disappeared, I needed some time to align and remind myself that everything is going to work out, which it did. I even got a new puppy. She makes me feel better. I'm doing great. I got a wonderful boyfriend. I got a wonderful family back home, my mom and my other doggies. I just look forward to those things. You know, you can't be sad just because one thing isn't going your way. And yeah, so it's really what I wanted to let you guys know, and this is why. I've been in and out of everything. So I hope you took something out of this. And my dog is gonna jump on me. I know it's taken me a pretty long time to finally finish this ACL recovery story and how was my journey. I hope you guys took something out of this video. It's a very long talk, but I'm glad I let you guys know I am doing better now. And I'm going to always keep working on it because there's always something to work on. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And thank you for watching once again. And don't forget, you can follow me on my social media, SAMMIE_NICOL. That's Sammy Nicole _ Nicole with no E. There's my dog. She has an Instagram too. Perfect timing. Hers is LunaBaby852. LUNABABY 852. Go ahead and follow her. Go ahead and do that because most of my videos about her too. Love you too, Luna. Bye, guys. You liking? This is pretty, Luna.